What is up, blockchain gang? This is Danny Droege with the hero spotlight on Nightcore in the Machines Arena. She has the fastest movement speed in the game and the highest damage per second, but she also has the lowest attack range and health pool. It is important to always hold down the left mouse button when attacking to maximize damage, as clicking it as fast as possible is very inconsistent. You move slower while attacking though, and having a low ping is a must to play this character properly, or you will cry out in frustration as your attacks miss due to latency. Her slash dash is bound to the right click, is a quick burst of speed damaging all enemies she hits. It has a smooth edge that allows you to glide around targets and terrain to continue forward momentum until it reaches the end of its destination. It's a great gap closer, finisher, or escape. You should also be using this for general mobility around the map as it has a very short cooldown. Nightcore's passive ability resets the cooldown of her slash dash whenever she gets a kill, which allows you to perform some nasty combos while dodging the abilities and fire of your enemies. Her next ability, Phase Clone, cloaks herself while creating a clone that will attack enemies while in range. You break stealth with about 2 to 3 seconds left on cooldown, which leaves you vulnerable, but if you attack or use an ability, you will also break stealth early. The clone can be great to use as a distraction and to block enemy skill shots, but you should try to activate it out of the enemy's vision for the best effect. Ideally, you can use this ability to sneak into the enemy backline while they're fighting your team and appear next to the healer to attack them a few times and slash dash away to finish them, giving you another instantly to escape or attack another low health target. Nightcore's ultimate ability is a version of slash dash that does 8 times the damage. This one will not glide along edges of terrain or enemies, but it will stop the first time it makes contact, which makes it much harder to use. But if you miss your target, you will get 50% of the cooldown refunded. This is great for finishing tanks, or if you are in trouble, you can get a free kill to reset your dash and get the hell out of there. Using her dash ability frequently, it's a great idea to abuse the map's health packs when going in and out of battle. Even when you are not there, the enemy will fear that you'll pop up at any second, and you can use this to your advantage while you're going to heal. Unlike most heroes, you will not be attacking as a group. You need to flank the enemy from behind or the side, or else she'll take far too much damage from stray bullets and abilities aimed at your team. It takes some time to get down the distance of her dashes before you can really be effective. You will often be dashing past an enemy and still be out of attack range, and they'll just shoot you to death. So make sure you're using the dash at the correct distance. You want to end up in attack range while also doing damage to your target. So if you're attacking from behind, you want to dash early so you're still behind the target after you hit them. And if you're attacking from the front and your team is behind you, you will want to dash later so you go through the target and land behind them. When attacking from the side, going through the target is the best way to guarantee the damage, as it is much harder to hit them and stop short when taking into account the player movement. If you miss short and they are moving away from you out of reflex, you will not be able to finish them off, so it is riskier. If you're going into a group of full health target, you will probably always die unless you have your ultimate ability. Instead, send in your clone and wait for a few seconds for someone to get low on health, and then go in for easy cleanup kills. If you have multiple low health targets, you can keep dashing back in and attacking to finish them. Try to hit multiple targets with your dash while still dashing to the appropriate distance. If this puts them in execute range, you can continue fighting, but if they're healed or still healthy, use that dash to get away and reset the fight. As you're using your normal attack on enemies, try to circle around them clockwise or counterclockwise to make it harder to shoot you at close range. Try to attack from an angle where bullets shot at you or missed will not hit your team as well. Finally, I don't like picking Nightcore as the only damage dealer, so it's usually the 4th class when we already have another damage dealer, support, and tank. I also like to play her on detonation, as her mobility and cloaking give her unique advantages in that game mode. Those are all the tips I have for this hero spotlight. I hope they help you dominate the Machines Arena. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so we can do this again sometime.